Hi all, welcome to Salesforce in 5 minutes. In this video, we are going to talk about the interview questions that we have discussed in the previous shot. But before getting started, if you really like my videos, I request you to please subscribe to the channel. So let's move to the first question. While creating a user, in what conditions we don't get the option to add the role, right? So when you create a normal user, if it's a very much normal user, a standard user, a Salesforce user, you will get an option to add the role. Okay, it's not mandatory, but you get the option to add the role. But when you're going to create a customer community user or community user, okay, or site user, we can say, okay, you don't get the option to add the role. Okay, I'll just demonstrate the same. So this is my contact. Okay, usually to create a community user, you have to go to the account. You need to have an account, and from this account, you have to create a contact. And inside the contact, there will be a button named as Manage External User. As soon as you click on this Enable Customer User, it will take you to the user page. Now, if you see, usually we have a role option over here as well. But right now, I don't have the role option at all. So that's what is the case when you're going to create a site user or a community user or a digital experience user, you won't get the option to add the role. This is the answer to this question. Let's move to the next question. So I have a community, and when users are browsing the community without logging in, they are facing issues. So how are you going to fix it? So someone asked me what kind of issue they are facing. It's not about what kind of issue, but instead of they're facing some issue, how are you going to fix it? What's your approach to fix it? Okay, issues can be for a standard user and a site user. The issue will be common, but the way you fix it, it's going to be a bit different in the case of community user. Now let's say there's a community user or community user profile who's facing some kind of issue. Let's say I've created a form and somehow they are not able to access that form, or even they are able to access the form. If they fill up all the details and click on submit, the record is not getting submitted. Now to find it out, okay, what you can do is you can just go to the website that you have, go to the workspaces, and once you're in the workspaces, go to the builder. Now once you are on the builder, you can just go to the home page, setup icon. I think so you can set up over here. Okay, public. There is an option settings. Okay, sorry. So settings is an option. So here you can configure the guest user, right? As soon as you click on this, let's say you're facing some kind of issue with this particular profile. Okay, what you can do is you can go to this user. First of all, you can check whether do they have access to this particular thing or not. Let's say they are getting some kind of apex issue. So you can, what you can do is you can go to this particular user, that is site guest user community user. This is created by the Salesforce itself. You can set the debug log for this particular user, and then can go inside the debug logs and can check what exactly the error is and how do we fix it, so that after that you can determine how do we fix it, right? So you can set the debug log for this user first, or either you can check the access, right? You can either check the access. If access is all fine but still you are getting the issue, you can go to this particular profile or the user of this profile and set up the debug log for this user and do the debugging. Let's move to the next question. I have created a community user but unable to reset the password of this community user. What can be the possible reason and how do we fix it? Okay, so right now if you see, usually in users I have a reset password option over here. This is a community user. As you can see, role is there, but even if I click on edit, I won't get the option to add the role. Okay, so this is a community user. That's straightforward. One more way to find out which is a community user or not is that they will have a contact attached to it, right? So this is the thing. So it's a community user, but I am not getting the option to reset the password. Now in order to fix this issue, what you can do is you can go to the workspaces, administrator, members, and just add the profiles, right? I'm just going to add all the profiles for now. Okay, you can add the specific profile like customer community user. There is a customer community user profile. Hmm. Customer support. There should be a customer some community user profile or community user at least profile must be there. What is the profile name? Customer community. So this profile must be there. Okay, it's internal. That's why I'll do it all. Okay, let's go to the customer community user. Yeah. So these are the few profiles. I'm just adding all of them for now. If you add all of them as a members to this particular community, as soon as they are members, you can reset the password for this particular members. Now you can see reset password button is appearing for me. So I think so these are the answers to all the interview questions that we have talked in the previous shot. If you found this video helpful, I request you to please subscribe to this channel.